strikeouts. And strike one on Jazz Chisholm.
Upset about a ground ball to first in my life.
Got on and missed. 0-2.
Yeah, curve.
0-2. There's another one. Strike three. Caballero. Boy, strike one on everybody. Got to wait on Caballero to look up. She does right about 9 seconds exactly every time, and he'll foul that one away. Oh. And the 0-2 coming. And a little lunging ground ball to third. Durbin up and over. High throw. And came down on the bag in time to get him.
See Peyton totally missed ground ball to Durbin.
Two down and a swing and a miss. 98 miles an hour. And Tolley. Heard him grunting there just off the plate. Lofted foul out of play.
I mean, some of the quotes he's got.
And popped him up. Backing out Durbin. Durant coming on. Durant still coming. Those two collide. Durbin taking a tumble. Narvaez will start it off here in the bottom of the third. Red Sox had 1-0 on an RBI double with a back issue. His back tightened up a couple of days ago. He's missed the last.
Lefty's always a different lineup. Who were we talking about the other day?
Totally. Foul tipped into the mitt. That's held by Wells.
Yeah, we talked about.
Other way, base hit. So for 4 last night. It did snap his 17-game on base streak, a career high. Holding on this one and in there for strike. Not taking off. Big swing and a pop up. Chisholm moving over, still moving, makes the catch. On, he's tapped to second. 2 down. Playing some really good baseball right now. That was there. But some teams have had some losing skids. Nobody worse than the Mets. They finally won last night, but they dropped 12 in a row. And Schlittler home with a 1-2. Durant taken off, and it's chopped foul inside the Red Sox. And 1-2 again to Yoshida. Two and two. And Durant diving back. He is in safe.
Mile after that one.
2-2. He hangs in there. Got 2-2. Chopped to first. Right at Rice. And he makes the play. Side returns.
See if anything changes here. Second time through the order.
You got Rosario. This man first time. The other thing to watch is swinging a line drive and a base hit off into the alley. Sit on Ruff. Been drawing his walks here in this series. He'll take outside. It's 2-0. Nothing. And then goes to ball 3. Fastball 95. Way back here against Judge. And a strike. Rosario with the lead. Contreras holding him. That is outside for ball 4. That is a firecracker. And he will line that one into left down for a base hit. Rosario into third, stopping there. The bases. There's been a menace in this series. Looked like he went. Say he didn't. Oh, 1-1 and a terrific. And that drops in for a strike. Stanton is dangerous. The 1-2. And a good way to start. Struck him out. Off. 7 in the book for Tolley. And a 1-0 pitch. Little pop up. Drifting into right. Meyer out. Abreu coming on. Williams there to make the catch. Runners can't go anywhere. Out to first. He takes a strike.
I love that there.
Act against Tolley. Fouls it away. He's in a hole now. Nothing in. And the 0-2. Strike 3 with a cutter. Starts worth of drama for Peyton Tolley in his return to the big leagues tonight. Contreras 0 for 1, leading things off. Wilson with a high pop up that'll drift out of play. First Yankees series of the year. And the 0-2. Jammed him and fouled away.
Really impressed.
Tuning in through his first 4 innings. Struck out the first 5 Yankees. Here's the 1-2. 2-2. Cut on a miss to strike him out. Skid, the 1-0 pitch. Fouled off.
Yeah, they look a lot better.
With a 1-1. And that allowed Marcelo Meyer to come up and rip a double. Pitch number 60. And a pop-up. Actually, it's going to drift pretty well to the warning track, but the catch will be made by Grichuk for out number 2. And Trevor will take a strike. With 17, but the hits have stopped coming. He'll pop up here. And Rice on the grass to make the catch. Red Sox swinging a high fly ball down the right field line toward the pesky pole. And Jazz Chisholm. And they have tied it up. Here's Caballero. 0 for 1. He's grounded to third. Caballero, former Tampa Bay Ray, will check, and it's in for strike. One of the fastest guys in the. Fastball by him, and that's a swing and a miss for left. And the 0-1. Curveball, no chance on that one. And the 0-2. Jammed him that time, and he just got a piece of it on another curveball. And that's just off the plate. High fly ball, very high to left. Duran underneath, backing up to the track to make the play. The 1 for 2 of the base hit. Payton has those touching words on his glove. Big swing and a miss on a curve. 0-2. 0-2 pitch fouled away. Cheetah died in 2000. 2-strike pitch way outside. Did he offer? He did not.
Miss.
3-2. He spoiled that one at 93. Spicered up, and the 3-2 again. And again spoiled it. It was Stanton the night before. 3-2. And a fly ball into left field for Duran. And after the home run, he gets the next 3 in succession. We're tied up. He has an RBI double tonight to chase in Trevor Story. Couldn't even recognize him with all that stuff on last couple of nights. And the 0-2. That is up top. Marcel spoils a pitch. Fastball 96 miles an hour. 1-2 shattered bat and a ground ball to first. Rice will take it to the base for the out. Watching your kid in the big leagues in there for a strike. Italian restaurants in the country. Rolled to third. Rosario will dig it. And 2 down.
You know, these are those middle innings where this offense is.
Littler has set down 7 straight. This is the point of the game where free outs for the first time since 1962. And I realize he's not saying a whole. He will ask for time from the home plate up.
Bother. Just fill it in.
1-2 pitch. And a high fly ball. Driven to left. That is up there. It's up there. It's gone. Bring up Jarren Duran. 1 for 2 with a single tonight. Ground ball up the middle. Sharply hit. Caballero flags it down and gets him. Red Sox had hit 5. He has a 2-1 lead, and he's facing off against Aaron Judge in the. Red Sox have kept this man in the park. He has struck. And in there for a strike with a curve. Led baseball at .331 last year. 1-2 pitch.
Change up.
2-2. Three-two. Got him. He strikes him out for the second. He's also singled, so he's 1 for 2. This will be his 87th pitch of the night. And a ground ball down for that. Meyer, nice play, up and gunning, got him. Stanton over.
Your off-speed stuff. He wants to stay power here against Stanton.
And a 1-1. Out in front on the Yacker. 2-2. 2-2. Trying to strike out Stanton. He gets him again. He struck him out. That curve up to bat here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tolley with a career high.
Ball early, then he pitched his way out in that 5th and 6th inning with some off-speed stuff. The question really with him after
spectacular fashion as Cedon will pop this up to the first baseman Rice. He's underneath. Yoshida and ball 1 to Massa. He's 0 for 2.
More impressive.
Swinging a high fly ball center field, but it hangs up. And Grisham will make the catch. 2 up, 2 down for the Sox here. Flying into center, racing out Chisholm, coming on Grisham. He'll make the catch. And that is men. Randall Grichuk leading things off here.
Behind the strike zone. You can run that sinker about 90. Good.
And the first 5.
Cool.
Big swing and a miss on a knuckle curse popping for Peyton Tolley tonight. Line drive and a base hit into left field. The fact that he didn't do that in that 4th inning. Line inside the pesky pole for a home run in the 5th. That tied it up. Reds. One lively guy. Smacks that one in center field for a base hit. So tough man to double up. Gets in front on the swing and the miss. Goes the Twins. Showing bunt, pitch into the dirt. He did not offer. He's bunting. Fouls it away at the plate. Swinging away, and he loops it to center field. Cedon coming on. It'll drop for a hit. And that'll load the bases for the 2nd time. He'll take ball 1. Indicating a bunt, pulls it away. Didn't go. 2-0 down. And that is off the plate for ball 3. And if you, the next pitch is in there for a strike, he needed that to go to 3. Swings and lines it foul.
It's a ball with the catcher running.
Coulomb with a payout pitch. Swing and a miss to strike him out. Red Sox up 2-1.
Here.
2-0. And a strike. Home of the 2-1. Line drive and a base hit. Into left center. Into score is Grisham. Into score is Chisholm. Oh for 2 and the 0-1 pitch from Weiser. 0-2.
He's still not out of it here. Big at bat.
With an 0-2 pitch. Line drive into right center field. It was a fastball to 94. Another run will score. Caballero is in, heading into second. Judge, he'll slide in. Throw gets across for strike 1. For the Yankees. And the 0-1.
Got ahead of Judge 0-2.
1-1. Sweeper got by him. 1-2. Weiser trying to make it 4 for 4. He got a piece of that one. Weiser, it's 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. That for the 4th time.
Well, after this Red Sox lineup really made a week or so.
Line drive and a base hit for Abreu. So a promising start for the Red Sox in the bottom of the reached on an error. He'll ground that one to the shortstop. Caballero taps the bag for one, double play. And a line drive softly hit right at Chisholm. That's it. Sander out of the pen to take on McMahon, batting for the first time, and he's got a base hit. First of their base hits that started the rally in the 7th inning. Judge followed with one of his own after that. Inside a ball with a sweeper. 2-1. 2-2. And a 2-2 from the lefty. And he pins it in there for strike 3. 93 pitches. A home run down the right field line. Hits that one hard. Nice backhanded by Meyer. Tough play by Story and safe at first. He had to spin. And here's Caballero with 2 down and a runner at first. Throw down to first base. The swipe tag won't get him. Got to lock in by 8. It's the hitter's responsibility. He's got to address the pitcher by
Caballero's
on. And a ball. Try to hold up. It's a strike anyway. That was Narvaez. That time will be granted. Runner taken off, and that's going to be fair down the line. Chisholm stopped at the bag. Here's the throw into second. That's off the glove of Meyer. Austin Wells here. He'll flick it foul. He's gone 0 for 3. Inning. Foul ball at the plate. 0-2. And it's 2-2 here for the Yankees. Instead of ground ball, little two-hopper here to Marcelo Meyer, underhander in time. First time he's done that in the regular season. Of course, he did it very famously against the Red Sox in the wild card last year. A shattered bat here by Durbin, gobbled up by Caballero. There's so many presented by New England area Audi dealers. First home run of the year for Narvaez. I've had 2 in this game, including that home run, but only 1-1. Just only 4 hits, won that game 1-0. But Monday was the exception. 12 hits on Patriots Day. Down and a 2-2 home. And put him away with a high slider. And it's not like he's dominating the Red Sox with Cade. Which is pretty incredible. Curveball 1-2. And the 1-2 on the way. And struck him out 96 miles an hour to make it a 1-2-3 ninth. Bellinger had a huge hit in that 7th off the bench. Two agent and signed a new deal in the Bronx. Kind of golfs that shot, slicing away from Duran. He dives. Oh, he made a heck of a play. And a run scoring coming into Fenway. They'll pop it up a mile high into foul territory out of play. And I'm not saying just because they've done it against the Red Sox. It was excellent coming into this series against everybody. 1-2 pitch. 2-2. And a full count on Judge. Payoff pitch. And he's going to take strike 3. Swing and a miss. Winding up Ben Rice. Most of that worked up
in the game. Maybe get him on the bench.
1-1 to Rice will miss. 2 balls a strike. 2 down to do at all. The 2-1 pitch. 4 Boston hits in the game.
4 runs. 3 runs.
2-2 got a piece of it.
I mean, it's a grind right now for this offense building. Tap the helmet.
Yeah, they want to challenge. And Cedon, first man to test him, looks at a strike. He's over 3.
Good split.
And a right-hander will misfire up high. Ground ball to third. McMahon on the money. Little pop up on the infield. First baseman there, Rice with the catch. 2 fast outs. The highlight certainly. 2-0. It's actually 17 strikeouts of the Yankees tonight. And that'll be in there for a strike to make it. And Contreras will slice a foul back out of play. 2-2. 2-2 from Bednar. Ground ball yanked to third. McMahon with a clean stab. And it's dug out by Rice at first to end the ball game. The first Yankee